Welcome to episode 3 of the Next Question podcast here at the all new Maxwell Studios. And we're sponsored by MAGA Beer, Z Enterprises, the Autism School of Collier County. And I happen to have one of our other sponsors to the left of me today, Richard DeVoe of DeVoe Cadillac.
Pleasure to be here, Pat. Yeah,
Welcome to the new studio.
Of course, yeah, and we're happy to sponsor the podcast.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful new studio. Lauren Maxwell does what, Lunch and Learns out here?
Lunch and Learn.
People, you said?
Yeah, yeah, she had one today. I think Ricky was in attendance for it today, and going to be doing a lot of big things in this building that she also happens to own.
No, it's beautiful. But no, glad to be here, and yeah, glad to have you back as well.
It's good to be back. Thank you for the support, and thank you for these awesome polos. Myself and Ricky are sporting them today.
I'm repping the green one here.
You got some great colors, great material. Wouldn't expect anything less from Cadillac and the DeVoe family. Got a ton of compliments at the open house on Tuesday at the Sunset Realtor event. So
we like to keep everything elevated, looking nice. You know, that's the Cadillac way.
That's the Cadillac way. And talk about the Cadillac way.
We have 3 uniques in our company to keep the experience stress-free, transparent, and make you feel like you're part of the family. So more than anything else, those 3 things we want to communicate to the public as what we want the experience to feel like and be like.
Okay.
Because trust is the biggest barrier for anyone coming to buy a car. I was actually just looking at our marketing attribution service, and a lot of people will go to third parties before they even come to our website or look at us. So we know that there's a big trust barrier. So we try to, break that down as much as possible and make it just fun and straightforward to buy a car.
What would make the DeVoe Cadillac dealership different from your average dealership?
I would say just being family oriented. I hear a lot of stories about people who worked at corporate stores, and it just wasn't as good of an experience as working at a family owned store. So we'll do a lot of things for our employees. Like we'll movies. Sometimes we'll buy out a movie theater and we'll have like a little party in the movie theater. We do a monthly luncheon. We'll hand out gift cards for Thanksgiving, to buy turkeys. It's little touches like that. I try to have a great relationship with everybody. And we actually have a lot of work-life balance too. It's not working 60-hour weeks like other dealerships. So.
Okay. Very interesting. And you had a full house in there today. I came to stop by to see you, and looks like business is good.
Yes, I know. I do stay really busy throughout the day. I work on work-life balance myself, which can be hard, but I'd like to use my time well. So,
and talk about the DeVoe family, because you guys have been here in Southwest Florida for close to 60 years.
Close, yeah. It's 58 years
58
now. Yeah,
years.
my grandpa started the dealership in 1968, April of 1968.
Wow.
And it's been that long.
I mean, to be able to just be around that long, but especially in Naples, Florida, because obviously back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, Naples wasn't what it is today. So to be able to keep that dealership and just keep elevating over time is pretty impressive.
It's a constant battle, yeah. And there's always these photos I talk about that looking out onto US 41 is like wilderness in the late 60s, early 70s.
It wasn't much.
You can't imagine that today, obviously, with all the Gulf Shore Boulevard and Fresh Market and that big bank building that's there. So, yeah.
And you, I assume you were born in Naples, Florida?
Yes, born in Naples, Florida. Naples Community Hospital, one of the few.
Very few.
The few, the proud.
Very small percentage of people born in Naples that have been here all their life.
Yes.
And talk about how you've seen Naples evolve growing up.
Oh, my goodness. I just remember being a kid, and you would see a new subdevelopment come up like every year or two. And it was just amazing, the growth over time. And then even during COVID, when the real estate values shot up like they did, unbelievable. So it just keeps growing.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned, Richard, running your family car dealership?
To always be learning, I would say. If I didn't like to always be learning, I don't think I would succeed at it. But I really take it as a challenge every day to learn something new and to always be open to feedback and then to always just be getting better. So,
sure. And how has the Cadillac brand evolved over the last 10, 15 years?
Well, Cadillac's moved in an EV direction. That's the biggest direction, I would say. And we really want to compete with Tesla, and we believe we have a much nicer EV?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It looks a lot nicer. The driving experience is much better. The Super Cruise technology is coming along, and it's going to be competing with Tesla very soon. Starting in 2028 with the Escalade IQ, is going to have improved Super Cruise software.
You probably maybe just answered
self-driving software.
Self-driving. Yeah. You probably just answered my question, but what Cadillac model are you most excited about right now?
I would say if I had to make a personal choice, it would be the Escalade V, which I'm lucky to be driving one. Pulled in with one. 683 horsepower, massaging seats, 55-inch center display. There's just so many cool things about that car. It's an all-American SUV assembled in America.
Beautiful inside and out.
Yes. Oh man, it's just cool to drive. Just feels powerful on the road. So.
You can never go wrong with an Escalade. Always black, I think, looks best in black.
Yes, black. Yeah, big SUVs look best in black, and there's nothing like a 6,300-pound SUV, going down the road and 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, 5 seconds. So,
if you ever need me and Ricky to take it on a long road trip, would be happy to take care of
it. That would be fun. Yeah.
And talk about Cadillac just got into Formula One.
Yes, yeah.
You were at the Formula One race.
Yes, I was at the Formula One race. It was very exciting to see. It was my first race. Of course, with the hybrid engines now, they're not as loud as they used to be. My buddy was telling me back 15 years ago, the engines would scream. But now it's just, they're hybrid engines, so part electric. But the atmosphere was really cool. Loved it. We actually had, that's one of the things we did for our employees is we invited them there. They sat in turn one, and in the beach area. So it was a lot of fun. And we even have an F1 watch party coming up on June 14th at Celebration Park. Yeah.
Talk about that. June 14th, Celebration Park, F1 watch party.
Yes. I was just talking with the manager of Celebration Park one night, and he wanted to put the event on. We're just now getting the details together. So, I would actually be looking for anyone that, wants to, participate. We're going to get some different alcohol brands will come in. We're going to have a big projector screen right in the middle of the park to watch the race, probably a VIP area. So some of the details are still coming together.
I think Maga Beer would probably be a good...
I think so.
I think they would definitely be interested.
Absolutely.
What separates a luxury buying experience from a regular car buying experience?
I would say the small details and just kind of the ease of the experience and really the feeling. I would say at the end of the day, we endeavor to make them feel like they're part of the family, and that it's just an elevated experience. Like walking into a nice hotel. I've got a scent picked out, when you walk in, you smell it right away. So, and little things like that.
Well, what's your vision, Richard, for DeVoe Cadillac over the next 5+ years?
Well, our 7-year vision, we run on the entrepreneurial operating system, which 250,000 companies around the world run on that. But our 7-year vision is for the whole company is 30,000 units in operation.
Wow.
For the whole company. So that's just an indication of how many, clients we're helping in the community. And then also as a, tangent to that, my grandpa always taught me to be involved in the community.
Yeah.
A big reason why I like to be involved with you guys. So that's another vision of mine is just kind of bring the community together in ways that are tangential to business.
Sure. And you guys are you always have been involved in the community, and it's a blessing to have the DeVoe family right here in Naples, Florida, and Southwest Florida. What role do podcasts, digital media, social media play in growing the DeVoe Cadillac brand?
Well, I think I look at it as like a new frontier of kind of getting the word out there. And there's all sorts of different, ways to do it and different messages that you can get across. So it's kind of like a leading edge of marketing, I think. And I don't think we quite have it figured out yet, but I think we're all kind of trying to figure it out together in a way. So I do see it paying off, big if we work at it long enough.
Talk about how I saw you did some stuff with the Posh Mom Club. How did that come about?
Just through just meeting different people in
Yeah.
town. And yeah, she has a, very strong organization to just
Emily.
kind of, right, to bring mothers out that, want to kind of have their identity post motherhood and to have a little bit of fun.
Sure.
We all want to have a little bit of fun. So, yeah, I thought it was a strong kind of, tie-in to DeVoe Cadillac. And we've got an event coming up later this summer with her as well. So,
Okay, well, stay tuned for that. What advice would you give to young entrepreneurs trying to build a business or a brand?
oh man, and yeah, it's just a lot of hard work. I mean, it's more hard work than I think you want it to be. In a lot of cases, that's what I notice, and it's just a high degree of commitment, high degree of educating yourself, taking care of yourself, being focused, being proactive. Yeah, there's just so many things that go into it. It's an interesting question.
And what keeps you motivated?
Oh, just protecting the legacy. I
Yeah,
would say.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big torch you got kind of handed
Yeah.
over, right? To keep going.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, that keeps me motivated, and yeah, just
Did you always know you were gonna carry on the family legacy?
I think I
Or
did. Yeah, I
There's
think I
no
did.
other interest to be an astronaut or a
No,
baseball
I
player
think I
or
always,
something?
honestly, I think I always wanted to be. I was an entrepreneur at heart, so
Mhm.
I think that probably came from my grandpa in a lot of cases. Just that
In
kind
the
of.
DNA.
Yeah, exactly. So
Rich, I want to know some of your favorite restaurants in Naples, Florida.
I would say Virginia
Mhm.
because I can bring my dog Jackson there
Okay,
and
dog friendly.
sit outside. And Heike is my favorite waitress there that helps.
Okay.
And she always gives Jackson a bone usually to chew on. So
Okay.
yeah.
Some water to stay hydrated.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Any others that kind of come to mind, especially being in Naples for so long?
I would say
curious.
I like Italian. I like Biche.
Yeah, Beach is
At
solid.
the end of Fifth Avenue.
Mhm.
Some others that come to mind. I liked the French before it went away.
But it's great now to
But
a
it's
steakhouse.
right. It evolved into something else. I believe the same owner, right?
Yep.
And then even the Persian Baba on Fifth Avenue. That's an interesting one.
And they've been there for a while too.
Yeah, that's going on maybe 10 years, a little less.
10 years probably at that location, but they were at a previous location for a long time.
Okay.
So they've done a good job. Yeah.
Oh, I think so. Definitely.
We're gonna do some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Favorite Cadillac ever made?
Ever made? I would have to go CT5V Blackwing.
Okay.
Yes.
You knew exactly which one to go for. Is there a dream car that you'd love to own that you haven't already?
I would say, gosh, I'd have to go CT5V Blackwing, maybe the Hennessy edition. That would be 1,000 horsepower
Okay.
to make it an extra dream level.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Coffee from Food and Thought.
Coffee.
Yeah.
That's a solid
Definitely
choice.
every morning from Food and Thought.
Best business advice you've ever received?
Best business advice I've ever received. I would say, I go to Stephen Covey in his book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Be proactive.
Okay.
To me, that's like number one. Yeah.
Okay. Favorite music to drive to?
To drive to, it'd have to be electronic music.
You're an electronic music
Yes.
guy? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Biggest risk you've ever taken in business?
In business, during COVID, buying 125 new Cadillacs.
Okay.
Yeah, some of them were
Right
over
during
COVID. I had to buy them over sticker, and then in some cases we had to sell them over sticker because that was really the only option to kind of keep the volume going.
because there was a
'Cause
car
you
shortage during
You
COVID.
couldn't. Yeah. Yes. They were not building cars.
Mm-hmm.
It was scary.
Yeah. One word that defines DeVoe Cadillac.
Oh, I would say family oriented, if that could be one word, or technically one word.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Family oriented. And that just kind of leads me to my next question. How do you want the DeVoe Cadillac or DeVoe family name, brand be remembered?
I would say is family oriented, but then also that we were driven to provide a great experience and to kind of expand our legacy as well.
Okay.
So kind of the two sides of the coin there. Mhm.
What does Richard DeVoe do for fun besides take your dog out to dinner and parties? I I know you take them out wherever you can.
Yeah, I take him out. Just do a lot of things with friends. I'll work out. I'm actually working a lot all the time,
Mhm.
to be quite honest. I need to probably work less. So
What's your top 3 favorite movies of all time?
I would say Godfather Part 2
Mhm.
would be number 1. You might even put Godfather Part 1 in there.
Okay.
And then the third one is tough. I would say maybe something like Lincoln.
Okay.
By Steven Spielberg. I love the historical epics.
Mhm.
The Odyssey's coming out. I'm really looking forward to the Odyssey coming out.
Well, I can ask this question. It's always a big debated question I like to ask: Casino or Goodfellas?
Oh, I'd say Casino.
I agree.
Say Casino.
Most people say
The
Goodfellas.
Vegas
I think
lore.
Casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's 4 movies in one. Martin Scorsese did both, but I just think Casino. That's probably my favorite movie of all time.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Anything else you want to kind of plug, promote, besides the watch party? With anything going on? I know you guys are planning some different events to celebrate, 250 years, America.
Yeah. We're that's in the early stages right now is some type of big event, but we did that in the past in 2021 and 2022. So
Okay.
we're going to bring that back at some point.
Mhm.
A big event. We got the F1 watch party on June 14th. And then we've got, I like to just keep it simple with a stress-free, transparent experience that makes you feel like you're part of the family.
Yeah.
So come and see us and follow us on DeVoe Cadillac on Instagram.
DeVoe Cadillac on Instagram. Richard DeVoe, just thank you again for all that you do in the community, for being a sponsor of the Next Question podcast. We appreciate all your support. And we're gonna be myself, Ricky, and Pat are gonna be going to DeVoe Cadillac and shooting some videos. So we look forward to that, and we talk about doing some events as well. So thank you again for all your support, Richard.
Beautiful. Thank you, Pat.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Thanks.